The Portuguese student housing market is a nascent market, it's just starting, so it has been characterized by being very amateur. So most of the offering in the market is informal. So I would say that about approximately 80 to 90% of the students stay in flats with no contract, with that on buildings that are not purpose built. And now the first operators are starting to appear, like our operator U.hub. And I think over the next few years there will be a growing offering in terms of professional operators with purpose-built buildings, which will make the market more professional and have a higher quality offering, because right now the market's very focused on the low end, so on the rooms of 250 to 350 euros with shared facilities and with lower conditions. The biggest change, I think, is the fact that Lisbon is becoming a popular destination for students and tourists, and so I think one feeds off the other. So as people come and visit for short stays, Lisbon has been very popular with the tourism. They also, the image of the city gets promoted, and so they think as well for student and for student experiences. So we've witnessed a lot of growth in Erasmus students over the last few years, which is expected to continue, and I think that popularity will keep on growing, also related to the startup scene, to the entrepreneurial scene, because students like a lot the cities that are linked to startups and to entrepreneurship. Well, I think the future is bright in the sense that there's a lot to be done. I think the city is rebuilding itself. There's been, for a long time, there have been several decades of low investment in rehabilitation and in housing in general. I think this student housing is one of the elements that's bringing more people to the city. Is being supported by the city hall, because students want to live in the city centers, and there's been a trend of families to move away from the city center. They don't use cars, so they're sustainable. So for cities, it's a sustainable type of population. So I see big prospects in terms of sort of the Lisbon for a student city, but also as a city in general for housing. So yeah, the conference has been very good. I think we've been very interesting topics, lots of good people. I think it's very good that it's a very focused topic, so it's not very broad in terms of real estate. So when you talk, all the people you talk to are relevant players in the industry, and so it's been my first time, but very, very productive.